Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel. You see Tom Matunga in the ring getting ready for a one-on-one contest with Bronson Reed. Wait a minute! Braun Strowman's back. Strowman is back. Oh, and he's going straight for Bronson Reed, the man that took him out, the reason why Strowman wasn't in the Money in the Bank ladder match to begin with. Bronson Reed dumped Strowman on his head on that concrete floor in the back a few weeks ago, rendered Braun Strowman ineligible to compete for the Money in the Bank ladder match, and now Strowman is getting his lick back, that's for sure. Bronson Reed has no idea what just hit him. Oh, but escaping disaster there, trying to fight off the big monster. I think Tom Matunga is running for the hills at this point, man. He's got two monsters in front of him. I don't think he wants any business of that as Strowman and Bronson Reed continue to tear each other apart. And Strowman, man, he's got red. All he's doing is seeing red right now when he looks at Bronson Reed. Again, the reason why Strowman was not in London in the Money in the Bank qualifying match. He was technically the first person to qualify when he won the first qualifying triple threat match a number of weeks ago. And funny enough, it was Bronson Reed that he pinned in that match. And of course, Bronson Reed's jealousy got the best of him. Strowman beat Bronson Reed and Seth Freakin Rollins, the man that would eventually go on to qualify. And the last chance qualifiers is now Braun Strowman is just absolutely taking it to Bronson Reed. This is no scheduled match or anything, folks. This is just a mugging from Braun Strowman, but rightfully so considering what Bronson Reed did to this man. Oh my goodness, just nasty shots from Braun Strowman. Someone's going to have to get some control of these two, man. These guys are going to fight all throughout the arena if they have to. I mean, there has to be some kind of authority between these two men as Braun Strowman taking Bronson Reed. Where the hell does he think he's going with Bronson Reed? Trying to get the big man up, but Bronson Reed now. Oh that hurt to watch. That hurt to watch, I'll tell you that. As now Braun Strowman finally muscling up. Oh my goodness, right onto the LED screen. And now a big slam onto the floor. Yeah, there are unresolved issues with these two. And of course there was going to be, because Bronson Reed thought he had the last laugh. But Braun Strowman muscling and keeping him in the... Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I don't know how long he could keep Bronson Reed in the air, man. As now Bronson Reed's trying to drag Strowman to wherever the hell he pleases. Now Strowman fighting back. Like I said, this is no scheduled match, folks. The scheduled match was Tom Matunga and Bronson Reed to open our show. Bronson Reed was going to have his first match back since being suspended for 2 weeks after the assault on Braun Strowman. And now Strowman just finding it hard to lift the big man up. And believe me, that's saying something for Braun Strowman. Once again, Bronson Reed trying to get this large man into a false sense of security. But now Braun Strowman just throwing Bronson Reed right back down to the apron. Right back down to the ramp, I should say. Now, wait a minute, Braun Strowman. We were not supposed to see Braun Strowman for at least another week or so before he was cleared to compete. Bronson Reed now letting Strowman know to meet him in the center of the ring, and I think Strowman's going to do all but oblige. Look at this, Strowman, Bronson Reed going head-to-head. Two absolute monsters on Friday Night Smackdown. And look at the strength of Bronson Reed sending Strowman's body into the turnbuckle. If someone's going to want to get some security out here or something, that's the only thing that's going to keep these two apart, man. Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman absolutely tearing each other limb for limb. And now, wait a minute. Oh, Strowman has something planned, but Reed clearly dodging out of that. And now trying to get Braun Strowman over to the ropes. But now Strowman not obliging. And now it's Strowman taking Bronson Reed to the floor. Like I said, these guys are going to fight all night if we don't get any security or something, man. Like, something's got to give between these two, Strowman and Reed. And oh my goodness, just running straight through Bronson Reed once more. Now what the hell? Oh no, Strowman's going for our announce table. Strowman has dismembered our announce table, and he's looking to dismember Bronson Reed in the process. What the hell does the monster of all monsters have planned for the colossal Bronson Reed? And now, oh, no. Wait a minute. Choke slam through the announce table. A choke slam through the announce table. Somehow Bronson Reed is stirring. And Bronson Reed just got thrown right back into the ring. I don't think Strowman's done there just yet. Bronson Reed, how the hell is he still on his feet after getting chokeslammed through an announce table? Oh, but Braun Strowman, one last meat train into the face. Pause. No diddy. Braun Strowman absolutely wiping out Bronson Reed. Of course, the scheduled match is not going to be happening now. Hell, Tama Tonga fled the scene, man. Him and his brother, they got a tag team opportunity next week against A-Town Down Under. And speaking of opportunity, we are moving in to Kenny Omega throwing out an open challenge here tonight in the spirit of SummerSlam. And none other than the self-proclaimed generational talent, Carmelo Hayes, has answered it. Hayes, Omega, on now. This is going to be one hell of a banger, folks. I mean, you talk about two different styles, but also quite alike styles. I think this will be a styles clash. No pun intended. This will be one to watch for sure. Carmelo Hayes is trying to get his name out there. He's trying to get himself in the rankings for, title contenders. He's a former NXT champion, a former NXT North American champion. He knows what it takes to get a title around his waist. He just, it's a lot bigger pond now on the main roster here on Friday Night SmackDown. A lot of hungry guys for that United States Championship. MJF was being one of them, and in London he came oh so close to taking the United States Championship off of Kenny Omega, targeting the arm of Omega throughout most of the match. But Omega dropped him with that half Nelson off the top rope and then hit him with the one-legged angel. Hell, I don't care who the hell you are, you're not kicking out of that combination. Omega is still United States Champion. And he's feeling in a good mood tonight because he's giving out opportunities like they're candy. And Carmelo Hayes has a sweet tooth. Here comes him, Carmelo Hayes, in the building. And if Melo truly doesn't miss, then we might see a shocker here tonight, folks. I don't want to say it's a testament to Carmelo Hayes. I don't want to underline the untapped potential that this man truly has, but this would be an upset if Carmelo Hayes does defeat Kenny Omega here tonight. I would have to consider that an upset, just given the stature of Kenny Omega, that the aura of Kenny Omega, the kind of name that he has built for himself in the professional wrestling world. You're talking about a guy that's main evented the Tokyo Dome multiple times. You're talking about a guy that started up his own other professional wrestling company. Omega has done it all, he's seen it all, and he's been it all. And Carmelo Hayes is trying to get to that level. And it could start tonight. Like I said, if he defeats Kenny Omega, you got to be looking at the new #1 contender for the United States Championship. Carmelo Hayes fell short to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match after losing to Swerve Strickland in a triple threat match involving Apollo Crews as well, a man that also went toe-to-toe with Omega last week in a banger. Omega's been shilling out bangers the last few weeks, and now look at this. Carmelo Hayes trying to be the aggressor early on. Omega's not going to have any of that, though, but now Carmelo Hayes, look at this, driving some elbows right to the jaw of the champion. Oh, my goodness, what a knee right to the face. Hayes wasting little to no time. Going for the cover immediately. Smart strategy by the young talent, Carmelo Hayes, but look at this, Omega. Look, no, wait a minute, he got caught. Oh my goodness, that tilt-a-whirl face buster already. Could that be it? Count of one, Omega gets the shoulder out at one once again, though. Carmelo Hayes is coming in a ball of energy, man. He's fresh. He hasn't competed since last week, really, when Seth Rollins and CM Punk were in that triple threat last chance qualifying match with them. Look at this one. But Carmelo Hayes did not have to compete in a grueling Money in the Bank ladder match. So he's fresher than Kenny Omega at this point. Omega just, like I said, just went through a war with MJF in London a few days ago. Beautiful lariat from Carmelo Hayes, and believe me, the fatigue is definitely showing on the Best Bout machine because, Hayes is completely having his way with Kenny Omega right now. No Diddy on that as well. And now look at this, goes for the knee to the face, but Omega trying to mount some kind of a comeback here, and that's pretty strange to say considering Omega would arguably be the favorite heading into this match, like I said, just because of his pedigree. And now look at this. Speaking of a pedigree, Carmelo Hayes going over the top rope. Over the top rope goes the generational talent, sending Kenny Omega back into the ring. Hayes has wasted little to no time here tonight. Oh, he might have made a fatal mistake, though. And now Omega looking to capitalize on that very mistake, and now chopping away at the chest of Carmelo Hayes is Kenny Omega, and there's that Best Bout machine that we're used to seeing. My God, what a huge springboard moonsault off the top. And now, wait a minute, you don't want to be there? Oh my God, just a paintbrush to the face. Carmelo Hayes is in a bad way now. Omega is starting to really, oh no, wait a minute. Ducks the V-trigger attempt and hits him with a huge lariat of his own right. Oh, and now there's a little bit of a V-trigger for you. Another knee right to the face of Kenny Omega. Hayes is really bringing the fight here tonight, and that's exactly what you're going to have to do if you want to make a name for yourself off a man like Kenny Omega. There's not too many people that get to even say that they defeated Kenny Omega, let alone, you know, their star shined brighter because of Kenny Omega. Now look at this. Carmelo Hayes knees right to the face. And like I said, wasting little to no time after every inflicted damage that he does. He goes straight for the cover. That is, I mean, that's definitely ring awareness beyond his years of wrestling around. But of course, Carmelo Hayes has spent a large amount of time of his career in NXT, and he learned a few things on the way, including how to use his athleticism to his full ability, which we just saw, springboard DDT, spiking the United States champion. Hayes, like I said, has come in here with a whole bunch of energy and definitely motivated to get the job done against the United States champion. And now, wait a minute, what the hell is Carmelo Hayes? Oh my goodness gracious. Absolutely wiping Hayes out now. Now elbow drop right to the heart. You know, what the hell is Kenny Omega got playing? He's going over the top rope. And now, wait a minute, double foot stomp right into the chest. Hayes might be struggling to breathe at this point. And now Kenny Omega trying to find out what to do next. And he drops him on his on the back of his neck with a German suplex. Hayes gets a shoulder out at 2.5 though. And now Omega trying to figure out his next move, and you're going to want to think quick because Carmelo Hayes certainly does, and a beautiful neck breaker takes out Kenny Omega. And now a chop right to the chest, and no, Omega blocks that second one. And now, wait a minute, going for something here, that leg trap patella brain buster. That could be it right there. Hayes could be seeing stars right now. Count of 1, 2. No, Hayes gets the shoulder out at 2.5. What a match to technically start our show. I mean, this is the first. Mel misses the moonsault wildly. And now, wait a minute. Carmelo Hayes from halfway across the ring. My goodness gracious. Springboard clothesline takes Omega out. Count of 2. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. Like I said, the first contest obviously was a no contest considering Braun Strowman took Reed out. And now look at this. First 48 to the face, that double knee face buster, but still not enough. And now, wait a minute. Carmelo Hayes off the ropes. We thought he had Omega right where he wanted him, but Omega perhaps using that veteran instinct and kind of, you know, luring Carmelo Hayes into thinking that he was a lot more hurt than he actually is. And now look at this. Oh my goodness, the elbow right to the face. Nothing pretty about it. And now, he overshot it, but Omega wise enough to stay in that corner out of the peripheral of Carmelo Hayes. Look at this inverted suplex Takes Hayes out, and now Carmelo Hayes trying to take a breather here, but if I know Kenny Omega, he is not going to allow that. What the hell does the United States Champion have planned? Over the top rope. Terminator Tope. Suicida. And now, wait a minute, about to... Oh, my goodness, just dumped Carmelo Hayes on the back of his neck with that dragon suplex. And now, what the hell does Kenny Omega have planned here? You gotta be kidding me, on the floor. Not on the floor. One-winged angel on the floor. Man, Omega has a point to prove here tonight. I don't know what ticked Kenny Omega off, man. Maybe it was the match with MJF. People kind of doubting the fact that Omega could get the job done against the Salt of the Earth. But Hayes is out. I don't know if he's getting up. I'm going to be quite honest with you. And is Omega really going to take this count-out victory? And now, wait a minute, Carmelo Hayes trying to get back in the ring. Oh, he just missed the count-out. What the hell was that, Kenny Omega? What the hell was that, taking a count-out victory against a young talent that just wanted an opportunity like Carmelo Hayes? Why the hell is Kenny Omega taking count-out victories? I thought this was I thought he was a man of the people. That's not a people thing. You get your opponent back in the ring. I mean, hell, he hit him with the one-winged angel on the floor. That would have been a match over. Why the hell did Kenny Omega take a count-out victory? I'll never know. Kenny Omega kind of leaving a sour taste in our mouth after that one, folks. But, you know, the United States Champion, I guess he's going to do what he has to do to win his matches from here. Like, what the hell is that? A count-out victory. That really put a sour taste in my mouth. Sorry about that, folks. I was really excited, and it was really picking up with Carmelo Hayes and Kenny Omega, too. And I don't know what the hell got into Kenny Omega, to be honest. But we're going to have to switch gears here because Blair, Davenport, and Bianca Belair have some unfinished business after they kind of got into a little bit of a quarrel in their triple threat qualifying match, which ultimately costed both women the qualifying spot. Bayley was kind of able to take advantage of the fact that there was, you know, prying eyes between these two ladies. And Bayley found herself, you know, contending for the Money in the Bank briefcase once again. Bianca Belair missing out on a big opportunity, another opportunity for her to finally get her at least on the right track to get back her the WWE Women's Championship that she never technically lost. At least not fairly. It seems like the Money in the Bank idea, the briefcase idea, has just haunted Bianca Belair for almost a year now. Remember, she got cashed in by Saraya to lose that championship just nearly days after Belair won it in the first place, after her third attempt of trying to take it off then champion, the Queen Charlotte Flair. Was able to finally defeat Charlotte Flair, and then literally the SmackDown after that, what would have been Clash of Champions, Saraya cashed in her Money in the Bank briefcase, and Belair never saw the title ever since. And she had an opportunity to kind of rectify that and, you know, go on to the very event that Saraya won last year and become Miss Money in the Bank, the moneyest in the bank, if you will. But like I said, there's just too much going on in this woman's head right now to even really focus on one thing. But you have to believe that her main goal, her ultimate goal, is to eventually get that championship back around her waist. But first, she's going to look to stand on business here tonight and take out Blair Davenport, a woman that has, you know, has a bit of a score to settle in her own right with Bianca Belair after Belair kind of embarrassed Blair Davenport in her SmackDown debut a number of months ago. That's kind of where this issue started. Bianca Belair kind of made short order of Blair Davenport in her debut, which, I mean, come on, you're debuting on Friday Night SmackDown. You know, you've wanted this your entire career, and then this woman absolutely just upstages you and dominates you. That's going to eat away at you, and that's exactly what it did to Blair Davenport. And Davenport's looking for a measure of revenge here tonight against the EST. And Bianca Belair is looking for some revenge, considering the fact that Davenport is the reason why Bianca Belair potentially could not win that qualifying match. But Davenport came into this match really on fire, just absolutely throwing a nasty kick right at the face, and now a Saito suplex to Belair. This might not be a very, you know, collar and elbow tie-up situation. These two ladies have a bit of a problem with one another. And now Davenport, look at this, going for something, but Belair reverses now. Big clothesline to take out Davenport. And now here comes Bianca Belair finally back into the match. Throwing some shots right at Davenport. If I'm Blair Davenport, man, I win against Bianca Belair here tonight. I have made a name for myself already in just a short amount of time that I've been on the main roster, and that is how Davenport views it. Now choking out Belair onto the ropes. We know Sasha Banks is looking for an opponent at SummerSlam for her Women's World Championship. And I'm sure that Bianca would love for that to be her in a third match those ladies would have this year. But, I mean, you might fall really down the ranks if you get defeated by Blair Davenport here tonight. So there's a lot riding on for both of these ladies. And Blair Davenport clearly has a plan heading into this match, just attacking the neck of Belair. Oh my goodness, just a shot right to the abdomen area, which I'm sure is as hard as steel for Bianca Belair, but it's been all Blair Davenport really since the match begun. Look at this, suicide dive from Blair Davenport, wiping out the EST. And now just kicking away at Belair is Blair Davenport. And now, wait a minute, what the hell does Blair Davenport have planned now? We've seen too much on the outside as it is. I can't see another count-out victory, man. Fans are going to want to start to get their money back. Count of 3 now, but now Bianca Belair getting back in the ring. And unlike Kenny Omega, she's not going to take no count-out victory. That's for damn sure. But look at this. Davenport meets her with a Hurricane Rana. Hurricane Rana from Davenport now. And now Belair and Davenport going back and forth. Bianca Belair now entering the ring once more. Oh, went for a boot, but I don't think she got all of it. Davenport still on her feet. Once again, using that long braid to her advantage. And I know Bianca hates when her competitors do that, but I mean, it's such an easy target, really. I mean, like, you see this person's long braided hair just there to pull on and earn yourself an advantage. What the hell was that? My goodness. Oh, thank God Bianca got out of that. She was going to look to cave that woman's skull in. And that lit a fire into Bianca Belair. Here comes Belair. Here comes Belair. That definitely just pissed the EST off. Davenport is absolutely getting everything she deserves right now. Belair is a house of fire, man. This woman just tried to curb stomp her face into the mat. Beautiful athleticism from Bianca Belair. Only a 1 count, though. Man, Jesus. Davenport is very dangerous. I don't want to undersettle. This is a former NXT Women's Champion in our universe, folks. Davenport only had to relinquish that title because of injury. That was the only reason why she did. And now look at this. Davenport goes off the ropes. My God. She went to one rope, and then she sprung to the top rope and just absolutely came at her explosively with a drop kick right to the face. I don't think Bianca Belair knows where the hell she's at right now, man. And now look at this. Belair trying to fight back, but Davenport, man, she is being all but impressive in this match. As now look at this. Belair, though, taken to the ropes. And now look at this. Suicide dive from the EST. Showing Blair how it's done. Belair and Blair, that's very hard to not mix up, that's for sure. And now Bianca Belair calling Blair Davenport to her feet. What the hell does the EST have planned here? Big crossbody off the top to get the cover and to kind of put this rivalry to bed, really, but not to be. As you can see, the energy of Belair is not as the highest levels as it used to be. I mean, hell, Blair Davenport has given Bianca Belair a run for her money here tonight, man. That's for sure. We are seeing every bit of what Blair Davenport has to offer moving forward. And now, wait a minute. What the hell she got planned here? Oh, my goodness. Huge Falcon Arrow. That could be it. The upset of the century to pin a former women's champion, but Belair once again getting the shoulder out. And now, wait a minute. No, Belair out of nowhere grabs the legs. Grabs the legs out of nowhere. 1, 2. Oh, again, only a 2 count. And now both women squaring up. Spear from Belair out of nowhere. A spear from Belair out of nowhere. Could that be enough? What the hell is Bianca have planned here? Muscling Blair Davenport up. Military press. Connecting with the standing moonsault. That's got to be it. Center of the ring. 1, 2. Oh, again, just a 2 count. What a match we are seeing between these two ladies. And yes, I do mean both these ladies are putting on a banger right now. Whether they hate each other or not, they got their working boots on tonight, folks. That is for damn sure. And now look at this. Belair's going to give Davenport a little taste of her own medicine with the hair pulling. And now what the hell does Blair Davenport have in store? Or I should say, you know, Belair have in store for... No, wait a minute. Got caught. Her own move. The KOD to Belair. That's just disrespectful. There's got to be a count of 2. Oh, again. Again, the EST kicks out. What lengths will Davenport not go to? Oh, went for the Kamigoye knee strike. But no. Again, Bianca averting disaster. And now what the hell's Bianca got? Man, she's got to be livid with this woman at this point. She tried to curb stomp her skull and she tried to steal her own move and pin her with it over the top rope. Tope con hilo from the EST, and Bianca Belair wasting little to no time to get Davenport back into the ring. Shot right to the... Oh, I don't know what the hell that was. I think she accidentally hit the apron, but look at this. Belair muscling Davenport up face first onto the apron. We are seeing a little bit more of an edgier side to Belair here tonight. After this woman just tried to curb stomp her face in. Yeah, I would too, honestly. Like, I can't blame her. Now look at this. That power's always on display. Gut wrench, sit out, powerbomb for the win. Davenport kicks again. And man, this is a far cry from the first time these two ladies competed with each other. Like I said, Belair almost dominating the match, and once again muscling Davenport up, this time for a deadlift, sit out, powerbomb. Again, only a 2 count. How the hell is Davenport hanging in there with one of the best WWE has to offer in today's sport? And now look at this, muscling Belair, Blair, I should say, up for that different version of the Jaded, actually. It was a glam slam usually, but what the hell does Bianca Belair have planned? She just comes off the top with a splash to take out Davenport. 2 again. Somehow Davenport gets the shoulder out in the nearest of falls. And now what the hell does Bianca Belair have planned for Davenport? We've seen it all here tonight, folks. That is for damn sure between these two ladies. Like I said, an absolute classic in the making. And this is a testament to what these ladies will do to get themselves on the card for SummerSlam. Misses the knee strike. And I think that Blair just signed her death wish, because there's the kiss of death. Bianca Belair gets a measure of revenge against Blair Davenport here tonight in an absolute barn burner. We had to have a good match on this card, man. Kenny Omega kind of, you know, turned his back against us little, in a way by accepting a count-out victory before this. But man, Belair and Davenport, they came to deliver, and that's exactly what they did. They delivered. Time and time after again. I wouldn't mind seeing a third match between these ladies, as a matter of fact. But Bianca Belair finally gets a little bit of a push, finally gets a little bit of a positive direction in her career moving forward. But you got to believe that the ultimate goal is to finally get that women's championship back around her waist and for good. But I guess we'll have to see in the near future. Congratulations to Bianca Belair, and definitely a hard-fought victory. I mean, no doubt about it. That was one hell of a fight between Davenport and Bianca Belair, but we're going to move on because Seth freaking Rollins is back in action after being another man falling short of winning that Money in the Bank briefcase for the second time in his career. He's taking on the LWO Santos Escobar. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell is going on tonight? CM Punk attacking Seth Rollins now. What the hell? Now remember, CM Punk and Carmelo Hayes were the two that lost that triple threat last chance qualifying match. And the way CM Punk sees it is Rollins kept him from making history in WWE, not only making history becoming a 3-time Money in the Bank winner possibly, but also becoming a world champion in this company once again. Rollins is going to somehow still compete in this match. I don't know why, but Santos clearly going to take advantage of the beaten down, sore visionary. And now beautiful suplex from Santos Escobar. You cannot blame Santos for this, man. Like I said, there's a land of opportunity here on Friday Night SmackDown. Seth Rollins is a former world champion in this company, multiple-time world champion. Santos sees that as an opportunity, of course. Rollins would have done the same when he was Santos, age, coming up in the WWE, but somehow Rollins is still going to try and fight here tonight after that heinous assault from the best in the world, a very bitter best in the world CM Punk that we have seen lately, folks. I mean, whether he was attacking Kenny Omega since his return or, doing dirty tactics in his matches against Carmelo Hayes, Punk is a very bitter man these days, man, and Rollins has to be one of those guys that has been fed up with his crap. But now look at this. How the hell is Rollins still pulling out moves like that? Just a Phoenix splash out of the bag for no reason at all. Santos Escobar getting a shoulder out at 2, though. Rollins is trying to shake the cobwebs. He clearly got, blindsided by CM Punk before this match even began, but, Rollins still trying to get a W here tonight. He wants to get back in the win column after his losing efforts in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Of course, Ilya Dragunov, the Money in the Bank briefcase holder, he went through absolute hell and back in that match, and I would say he's probably the most, rightfully earned Money in the Bank briefcase holder ever, maybe. I mean, he put his body on the line time and time again after that match. And Dragunov, we gave him the week off because of that, but he'll be back on Monday Night Raw in action. First time we see Mr. Money in the Bank Ilya Dragunov in action since winning the briefcase. Where's his head at coming into SummerSlam? I mean, you see Gunther, you see Randy Orton. Do you see an opportunity to cash in your Money in the Bank briefcase? Maybe before SummerSlam or at the event itself. A beautiful drop kick from Rollins now. As now Rollins goes to the top rope. Santos could be in a world of trouble. The hell does the Visionary have planned? Moonsault off the top rope. Somehow Rollins is still competing to the level that he is after that attack from CM Punk. But that's just a testament to the man that Seth Rollins actually is, man. Beautiful single leg drop kick now, taking out Escobar. Now a chop to the chest, punches to the face. Nothing pretty about it, but effective nonetheless. Santos ducks that last chop. Now sends Rollins into the ropes. Beautiful European uppercut. We might see a lot of those in our main event here tonight, folks, because Claudio Castagnoli gets another opportunity to face a world champion in this company. The ring general Gunther is back in action, and he's taking on Claudio Castagnoli in our main event. That's going to be one hell of a match, if you ask me. Claudio Castagnoli could potentially find himself in a world championship match in the near future if he is to be one of the very few men in WWE history to defeat Gunther here tonight. That's a dream match if you ask me. Castagnoli and Gunther, they were kind of like two ships passing in the night. Claudio, he went to AEW just as soon as Gunther kind of headed to the main roster. And man, this is something that I've always wanted to see, and it's going down here tonight in our main event. As now Seth Rollins, look at this. Oh my goodness, suicide dive wipes out Santos Escobar. And I don't think Rollins is done there yet. Wants Santos back up to his feet for another one, perhaps. Rollins now feeling it. Second suicide dive. Santos has absolutely no idea what has hit him. How the hell does Rollins still have all this energy after being assaulted before this match even began? Going for the trifecta. He gets it. 3 suicide dives in a row. That is vintage Seth Rollins, if you ask me. And now Rollins sending Santos back into the ring. Santos is on Dream Street, as I would be too. Rollins calling Santos up to his feet. Went for the springboard knee. Got caught. Santos now sending Rollins back into the ropes. Another uppercut for good measure. Now Rollins trying to stir back up to his feet. I think that exhaustion is now finally starting to settle in. I think it was just adrenaline leading Rollins up until that point. But now it's Santos going for the attack on the leg of Seth freaking Rollins. Remember, Rollins was already battered up from competing in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And I think Punk obviously knew that because Rollins, you know, he beat Punk and Carmelo Hayes to qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match. But Punk was well aware that Rollins is a beaten, you know, battered down man right now after competing in Money in the Bank ladder match, as all 6 of those men are. And now look at this. Oh my goodness, Enziguri right to the face of Santos Escobar. Rollins once again, right into the corner. Elbow right to the jaw of Santos. And now what the hell does Rollins have planned? Setting some up here. Santos could be in a world of trouble. Blockbuster off the second. That's also a bit of classic Seth Rollins right there. Going for the cover here. Only gets a 1 count. And now Rollins and Santos just trading shots at this point. Went for a super kick, but no water in the pool. Santos Escobar now into the corner. Knees right to the face. And now wait a minute, out of nowhere. Oh my goodness, Phantom Driver takes Rollins out. Another upset here tonight, but Rollins gets the shoulder out. Well, I'm telling you, these new faces on SmackDown, they're here to stay. Davenport, Santos Escobar, I don't care, Carmelo Hayes, whoever the hell you are. They don't care who the hell you are. They don't care if you've been in this business for as long as you've had. They are here to take your spot if you let them. But look at this, Rollins now sending Santos up on that top rope. I think we're going to see a little bit more of vintage Seth Rollins here. Suplex rolls through into that Falcon Arrow. Yes. Count of 1, 2, to pin. Oh, no, but Santos gets the shoulder out the last second. Man, what a match we're seeing between these two. What a match we just saw between Bianca Belair and Blair Davenport. Another drop kick from Rollins. This is just a testament as to the level of talent that we have on Friday nights, folks. I can't really begin to describe it any other way, as now Santos was trying to take advantage of a mistake by Seth Rollins. It might be a little bit of cobwebs still left in the head of Rollins, but he's trying to get back into this thing. Another Falcon Arrow for good measure. Santos could be hurting real bad at this point. Rollins is just absolutely trying to put this thing away as quick as he really can, because I'm sure that attack on Seth Rollins has left him kind of bruised and battered as he already was from that ladder match in London just this past weekend. There hasn't been a ton of time that has passed. And now look at this, Rollins off the ropes with a springboard sling blade. Springboard sling blade out of nowhere, and Santos Escobar could be nearing the end of his time with Seth Rollins, but Rollins was not able to get what he had planned. Look at this. Oh, Santos with a roll-up. Santos with a roll-up. Count of 1, 2. Oh, no, Rollins gets the shoulder out once again. Again, that would have been an upset. That would have been an upset if Santos were to knock off Seth Rollins right here and right now. Again, knees right to the face. And now, again, a Phantom Driver for a second time in this match. A second Phantom Driver in this match. Count of 2. Rollins again gets the shoulder. Again gets the shoulder. And now, wait a minute. Now it's Seth Rollins trying to get back into this thing. Oh, got caught. Got caught. Oh, what an uppercut from Rollins this time. Uppercut from Rollins this time. Santos trying to scurry over into the corner. I don't think you want to find yourself there. Elbow right to the face. We saw this at Money in the Bank. That springboard stomp. Santos is out. 1, 2, 3. Rollins fights the odds here tonight. Oh man, here comes Punk once again. There's fire in both these men's eyes. Rollins doesn't even know what the hell Punk attacked him for. Believe me, we all know why Punk attacked Rollins. Jealousy, bitter jealousy. These two have been on record of hating each other for years now. It's all boiling down. It's all boiling down right now. This is the first time these two have been in the same company since Punk initially left, and now Rollins gets the first shot this time, and now here comes Punk. Here comes Rollins. Back and forth. Yeah, this is what we needed for Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed. Where the hell were you guys at the beginning of the show? Nick Aldis having his hands full here tonight, man. It's SummerSlam time. I don't know anywhere else to describe it, man. Everybody wants to make a name for themselves. Everybody wants to find some way onto that card. One man that will have his way on that card, because he's been in every card since last year's WrestleMania, is the ring general Gunther, who, like I said, has a tall task ahead of him here tonight against Claudio Castagnoli in our main event. Man, what a destructive night it has been here on Friday Night SmackDown. I mean, you could just feel that the intensity has risen ever since we left London, and now we're en route to Detroit. SummerSlam weekend, you could just feel everybody has something to prove, man. Everybody is competing at the highest level that they possibly can. No man is competing at a higher level than the ring general Gunther right now. The world heavyweight champion is on a completely different atmosphere. A completely different atmosphere. Right now, I don't think there's a man in WWE that can take that championship off of Gunther. I'm not even joking. Because there's literally been everybody and everybody who's anybody, and then anybody after that who has tried to take that World Heavyweight Championship off of Gunther. The man we just saw before this, Seth Rollins, included in that list. The man that could potentially find himself back in the ring with Randy Orton on the Raw side. Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania tried to take the World Heavyweight Championship away from Gunther. Drew McIntyre tried to take the World Heavyweight Championship away from Gunther. The Rated R Superstar Edge tried to take the World Heavyweight Championship away from Gunther. You get the idea. You get the idea. Bobby Lashley, the Almighty, tried to take the World Heavyweight Championship away from Gunther back in Puerto Rico at Backlash. I don't think there's a man in this company that can do it. You could pin him, maybe. Maybe Claudio Castagnoli gets lucky here tonight. That is WWE. Anything can happen. Okay? But when the championship is on the line, Gunther he's just a different level, man. I don't understand. I don't understand it. It's unheard of. It's frankly terrifying, if you ask me. But Castagnoli's back here in the ring with Gunther here tonight. Oh my, just chops already. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Yeah, clearly Gunther sees a little bit of a threat in Castagnoli, and that's exactly why he decided to do that. There's no other reason for it, man. He could have started this match with a little bit of good sportsmanship, but when the hell did we see Gunther do that? You know, he says he respects the mat. The mat is sacred to him, but man, he disrespects his opponents in that mat. And now here comes Castagnoli, my God, with a lariat that just sent Gunther packing. Oh my goodness gracious! What the hell are we seeing out of Castagnoli? Oh man, but he might have tripped that time, but now Castagnoli trying to fight back now. Headbutt from Gunther. Like I said, this is a match that I've always wanted to see, folks, and we're getting it right in the main event here on SmackDown on the JPG channel. Only place you'll see it. And now Castagnoli now. What the hell? He's got planned here. Wheelbarrow facebuster. Taking out Gunther now. Man, I cannot believe Castagnoli's really taking it to the ring general right now. I cannot believe that, you know, we're seeing Gunther in a bit of a false sense of security right now, a little bit of a state of emergency, if you will. And now look at this, Castagnoli sending an elbow right into the face, another one for good measure. Man, what the hell is happening right now? Gunther looks like a chump out there. Clearly, he realizes that because he's trying to get himself a little bit of a breather, but Castagnoli is on him. And that's exactly what you're going to need to be. I mean, if you have any chance in hell against the ring general, you are going to want to stay just targeting any body part that you can. Just stay on the attack the entire match, man. That's the only way you fare an actual shot at the World Heavyweight Champion. The man that has ruled Friday Night SmackDown with an iron fist for more than a year. And now Gunther finally getting back into this thing. Oh, a kick right to the leg of Castagnoli now. And now, wait a minute, what the hell is Gunther got? Oh my goodness, right into the turnbuckle goes Castagnoli's back. Only a cover of one, though. Gunther ducking a punch. Castagnoli ducks a chop. These two are just going back and forth right now. Castagnoli now, look at this. Muscling Gunther up, but Gunther, fights right out of it. Fights right out of it, but once again ducks a punch from Gunther. And here comes Castagnoli back into this thing. And now, wait a minute, Castagnoli off the ropes. Runs right into Gunther, though. And now, oh my God, Castagnoli just sent Gunther packing to the floor. And now what the hell does Claudio have planned here? You gotta be kidding me. Is Claudio gonna look to take to the skies? Oh, I guess not. I guess he was just suckering us in a little bit. Castagnoli letting Gunther know to get back into the ring. I thought Castagnoli was gonna fly right at Gunther, but again, just taking it to the big Austrian. World Heavyweight Champion not looking too hot right now. I'm not going to lie to you. But I mean, the thing about Castagnoli is he pretty much, he's pretty much a good fit, a good comparison to Gunther himself. Same size and everything. Shoulder off the second rope from Claudio Castagnoli. Shot right to the face. And there's those uppercuts we thought we would see. Here comes Castagnoli with those uppercuts right to the jaw of Gunther. Oh, another one for good measure. Probably going to look to hit the trifecta. And instead he goes for a shot right to the face. And now just trying to wear Gunther down. Easier said than done. I'll let you know that right now. Now Gunther trying to find himself a little bit of a... Oh, that might be the opportunity that Gunther needed. Just hanging Castagnoli out to dry. My God. Huge shotgun drop kick right to the chest. Just when you thought Castagnoli kind of had a little bit of something going for him in this match, Gunther turns the favors right back into his. I think Gunther is fed up with Castagnoli at this point. I think he was going for the last symphony, but oh my goodness gracious, another lariat taken out the ring general. Castagnoli comes flying with those, and now wait a minute. What the hell does Castagnoli have planned here? A burning hammer! Just spiked Gunther on his head. Count of 1, 2, no! Gunther gets the shoulder. Holy, you know what? And now wait a minute. Castagnoli now grabs a hold of the legs. Sharpshooter cinched in the middle of the ring. Man, imagine if Gunther's first loss in almost a year, actually more than a year, was to submitting in the center of the ring. Remember, the only time Gunther has lost was in a steel cage match where his opponent Kofi Kingston escaped the ring. He had to escape the ring in order to oh, what the hell is that? Oh, what an inverted power slam there. He had to escape the ring to defeat Gunther. He didn't pin him. He didn't submit him. Nothing. And now look at this. Castagnoli throwing caution to the wind with a huge slam. Or I should say splash, because it wasn't a slam. But Castagnoli going right back for the legs. Remember, he locks that sharpshooter in maybe one more time. We might be seeing the unthinkable here, and Gunther might submit in the center of that ring. Who knows? Anything's possible when it comes to the world of professional wrestling. I mean, we've seen quite literally everything that we possibly could here tonight. We've seen Braun Strowman throw Bronson Reed through our announce table, which is reconstructed, thankfully. We've seen Kenny Omega questionably just turn heel, apparently, because he just took a count-out victory against Carmelo Hayes in our first, what was going to be our first officially scheduled match. We've seen two ladies make a name for themselves in Bianca Belair and the young upstart Blair Davenport. Went for another one of those elbows, but Gunther evading disaster that time, and now looking to get Castagnoli back into the ring. And a shot right to the back of the head of Castagnoli, but Castagnoli's still on his feet. Another clubbing blow to the back of the neck of Gunther. More shots to the face. The hell does Claudio have planned, man? He has Gunther on that top. Oh, Gunther getting out of harm's way, though. And now, wait a minute. I think it was going for that last symphony again, but Claudio Castagnoli once again getting out of harm's way. And now, wait a minute. Uh-oh. We've seen this time and time again. The big swing on the big Austrian again. Claudio Castagnoli again upstaging Gunther here tonight with that. Oh no, again he goes for the sharpshooter. Big swing into the sharpshooter. He really wants to humiliate Gunther and make him submit in the center of that ring to close Friday Night SmackDown. Will Gunther do it? Are we about to see the impossible? Are we about to see the ring general, the man that has ruled SmackDown with an iron fist for over a year now, submit in the middle of the ring? Are you absolutely kidding me right now? Claudio Castagnoli has it cinched in. Gunther's thinking about his livelihood, his future family, the future of the business as him as world champion. But again, Gunther muscling out. And now Castagnoli, oh, what a boot right to the face. Absolutely did not even phase Castagnoli. Castagnoli trying to still fight in this thing. But Gunther just gets his big claws right back on Castagnoli. And now, wait a minute, what the hell is this? Oh, shot right to the chest. And now just choking, oh my, just bending him in half. Bending Castagnoli in half as the ring general. I cannot believe we almost saw Gunther tap out twice in this match, man. That's unheard of. That is absolutely unheard of when you talk about Gunther. And again gets met with the lariat by Castagnoli. Those lariats have turned Gunther inside out every single time that Castagnoli has been able to strike with one. Now it's Castagnoli trying to fight back here, but Gunther is unrelentless as he has been for over a year now. And now wait a minute, holy what the hell? A pop-up European uppercut out of nowhere. Where the hell did Castagnoli get that strength? Gunther gets the shoulder out somehow. That was Castagnoli's best shot yet. That was his best shot yet. I'm starting to believe that Castagnoli can actually do this, folks. Just dumped Gunther onto the floor. What the hell's he got planned here? An elbow right to the heart. An elbow right to the heart of Gunther, and now Castagnoli trying to get Gunther back into the ring. Could we be seeing the shocker of the century here as Castagnoli is nearing the end for Gunther? Went for something. Oh, a shot right to the ribs, though. And now, wait a minute. Gunther grabs a hold of Castagnoli. That's a lariat for you. That's a lariat for you. Castagnoli absolutely out of this one. Count of two. No, again, the shoulder out. Shoulder out once again. Castagnoli might be on Dream Street, though. It might be a matter of time before we see. Going for a power bomb this time from Gunther. Gets it. Stacks him. Count of 1, 2. No, again, Castagnoli gets the shoulder out. Are you absolutely kidding me right now? Gunther has no idea what to do next. And now look at this. Oh, but Castagnoli suckered him in. He suckered him in. Oh, he gets that elbow once more. He gets that elbow once more. And now Castagnoli calling Gunther up to his feet once more. What the hell does Castagnoli have planned here? You gotta be kidding me. Going for the Ricola Bomb. That's the move that won the ROH Championship. To pin the ring. Oh, my God. How the hell is Gunther hanging in there, man? Castagnoli has done everything he possibly can to put Gunther away. And now here comes a bear hug attempt from Castagnoli. More attempts at submitting the World Heavyweight Champion in the center of the ring. Tonight has been a night of making a name for yourself. And believe me, Castagnoli is doing exactly that. A man that has never fought for the World Championship besides one time in his career. A man that was more than deserving of more than one opportunity of the World Championship is proving exactly why he is indeed. But Gunther just smacked right to the ears. And now, oh no, he got caught. He got caught. Last Symphony to Claudio Castagnoli out of nowhere. The ring general fends off the Swiss Superman Claudio Castagnoli and looks forward to summer. What the hell? Turn around, Gunther, because The tribal chief Roman Reigns is staring you down. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we're going to have for tonight. I don't know what the hell this means with Roman Reigns getting in the face of Gunther. The last time we seen Roman Reigns, he was on Monday Night Raw. He has just appeared here on arguably his home, the show that he made his tribal supremacy for so many years. Roman Reigns is back on Friday Night Smackdown, and he's the only man I've ever seen not get in the ring with Gunther. That might not be a true fact if this is going where I think it's going. But until then, until the next episode, I will see y'all on the next.